For some of you, it's already begun to snow. For the rest of you, snow will likely start at some point in the next couple of hours. So this is the second and final video of what's going to be happening on Valentine's Day morning snowfall. So the watches and warnings, nothing's really changed. The Willamette Valley is still under a winter weather advisory to 10 a.m. on Tuesday, and the Cascades and the Coast Range are under a winter storm warning in that same general time period. Setup, nothing's really changed from last night in terms of the setup. However, I'm going to mention something additional I did not mention in last night's video. This weaker low pressure system is still moving onshore around Vancouver Island, actually a little bit further south than I was anticipating, and it'll creep towards the Portland metro area instead of going due east as I was thinking. This will still bring what's called ocean effect snow as precipitation wraps around this low pressure system towards the south. Now, it can produce southerly winds, which tends to reduce the snow chances in our area. However, because the air column cools so quickly from the ground up or vice versa, I do not think the southerly winds will affect snow chances this time around. So some other forecast notes: snow is already starting in the western portion of the metro areas and will continue off and on being done. Probably, I would say around 8 a.m. is when the chance is done. I'll keep a slight chance to about 9 or 10 though to account for any lingering flurries that could occur. Areas with 2 inches or less will have all your snow melted by Tuesday evening. If you have 2 inches or more, it could stick around to Wednesday morning if it doesn't warm up quickly on Tuesday. If it does warm up pretty quickly, expect that to also be gone by Tuesday evening for 3 inches or less. Roads will only be an issue in the morning commute, as well as temperatures will warm up relatively quickly in most areas, especially on well-traveled roads. For the timeline, snow's already begun to fall, so I changed the rain snow graphic to completely snow, and I am still expecting a low around 31 or 32 degrees for most areas. That will be under a shower cell. For areas that are currently not in a shower cell, temperatures will be slightly warmer than both of these figures provide. Again, precipitation ends between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. most likely. I'm saying 7 or 8. And with it clearing up pretty quickly on Tuesday, by lunchtime it should be mostly sunny with maybe even a clear portion during the overnight hours tomorrow night. Now, it will cool off quickly, so there is a off chance of some black ice as we go on to Wednesday morning. Snow totals, I haven't changed much with this. However, I did divide up the Willamette Valley into kind of two zones. This northern zone tends to get affected by the Coast Range rain shadow a little more, so I reduced the ceiling from 3 inches to 1.5 inches and also lowered the lowest snow total to a trace, as it's possible but unlikely that the Coast Range could eat up the entire precipitation that's available considering the weak nature of the system. I also made it a little bit clear that the hills will receive 2 to 5 inches. The rest of the Willamette Valley, I'm still holding 1/10 of an inch to 3 inches of snow. Some of that may melt between shower cells, though, so I'm not expecting more than about 2 inches on the ground anywhere for when you wake up tomorrow morning, assuming you wake up at about sunrise, as it'll start to melt quickly after sunrise. Mountains anywhere from 3 to 16 inches, depending on your elevation. Now, on to the 7-day forecast, and after tomorrow morning, it's pretty dry until Sunday, with after 2 chilly days. Highs will go back up to right around 50 degrees, still slightly below normal for this time of year. Corvallis will have lows in the mid-20s before creeping back up into the right around 30 for the last couple of dry days, and in the upper 30s to low 40s for when the showers return Sunday and Monday. For the Portland area, very similar to Corvallis, with the only real difference being that the lows will be a little bit warmer Tuesday night into Wednesday, Wednesday night into Thursday, and then Friday night into Saturday. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. So that is it for this video. I do thank you all for watching this, and please stay safe out there. The next video, if we do not have another event, will be the winter weather recap about a month from now or so as I go back through my winter weather predictions and make the way too early predictions for next year. Until then, though, take care.